welcome to our channel. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Hugo.
We're sell quick, ship quick, part-time resellers,
full-time hustlers.
And we would appreciate it if you would give us a thumbs up and
subscribe,
hit the bell for notifications. So we have a What Sold Wednesday for March 2nd to March 8th.
We love to do our What Sold week by week. Thanks, Barry. Last week, we'll make sure to tag last week so you guys can compare what sells week by week.
All right, so for today's video, we are going to share all our solds that had a sales price of $50 and up. So that is a total of 12 items, 11 of which came from eBay, and then 1 came from Poshmark. So starting with our total sales, eBay, we sold $1,909.56 with an average sales price of $42.
Then on Poshmark, we had a total of $237 in sales with an average sale price of $34.
And lastly, Mercari was $183 with an average sales price of $31. So last week's total was $2,329.56.
I'm happy with that.
All right, so we are going to start with our lowest of the 50s. So number 1, we have this Samantha pleat, size 8, sleeveless wool color block dress. So when I searched this one up, this was a new to me brand. When we picked it up, I found a photo of it being modeled during Fashion Week of 2012. So I did put that in my description. This one took 92 days to sell from the relist because this dress I believe I picked up early 2018. So it did take a while to sell, and it sold for $50.89.
And again, these sales prices are with shipping included. And then we have this Burberry Brit extra small plaid popover shirt. I got it. And also, these are the titles that we use, so if you're curious about keywords, these are the keywords that helped us. So this one sold for $55, and it took 4 days to sell. Was that from relist or just straight?
That was a new listing.
That was a new listing.
All right, so the next one, this is our only over $50 sale from Poshmark. This was the La Blanca one-piece swimsuit in white. This was a retail arbitrage.
Yeah, I think it was.
No, it wasn't. Never mind. This was a thrift store pickup. So one of our honey holes, we do find a lot of new with tags. So this was one of them. This one took 2 months to sell, and it sold for $55.
Yeah, we had a few offers on this one, and they were on the lower side, but we held out, and it worked out for us. Next up here, we have this new St. John silk spandex tank top. And this one took 121 days, and it sold for $57.91.
All right, next up we have this Patagonia men's medium fleece full zip jacket. This was a vintage piece, and then we determined it was vintage based off of the care tags inside, off of Google, and we did some Google research to see what the vintage tags looked like. This one sold in 15 hours for $59.89.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then up next, and now if you recognize this picture, these tools, mentioned them in our story, and sure enough, they sold quick. These are the Cooper Industries 10-piece hollow shaft nut drive set. And these sold in 2 days, and they sold for a total of $60.41. Now, again, when I came up on these, I had no idea what they were. They just looked like regular tools. If anything, that orange case looked pretty cheap. But full tool sets, when you see them all full, all the pieces were in there, worth looking up because sometimes those are rare, as you can see.
And they're very colorful.
They were very colorful. Now, there is one thing. It had like some kind of water damage going on. It wasn't damage, it just smelled like water sat in it for a bit. I emptied it out, and then I used your cleaner. the one with Castile and...
Oh, the one that I made?
Yeah, she makes a cleaner for the house. And sprayed it, let it sit for a moment, scrubbed it, got all the water stains and smell out. And yeah, nice easy cleanup. And also today, when this video is being filmed, we got feedback on it already. So,
yay.
Done and done.
Oh, and then the cleaner that he's talking about, it's just Castile soap that I mixed in a spray bottle with water. And then we get the different smelling ones. So I think we have like lavender, almond oil, and eucalyptus. And they're the Dr. Bronner's brand, I believe.
I don't remember the name.
But these bottles, I think I bought these bottles years ago and we still have a lot left. You just put a little bit into a spray bottle and the Castile pretty much works on anything. Yeah, and it works a lot. Like, so it kind of foams up like soap when I clean and use it. But what I like doing though is when I use Goo Gone, if you notice, if you've used it, it leaves that oily residue. I use the Castile soap to finish it off so it doesn't leave it oily. Alright, and then number 7 on our list, we have the Chattanooga Standard Electrical Stimulation, which took 12 days to sell, and it sold for $61.29. And Hugo can tell you what that thing is. This activates your muscles using electrodes. Not electrodes, but electricity. That's as far as I'm gonna get. I don't know too much more about it, but these are the ones that you put the pads on, and they're used for muscle recovery, muscle stimulation, and that has a little, looks like a little Walkman cassette player. You adjust the strength of the voltage, and it's how much your muscles will contract. I've seen these in the past, but I don't pick them up because I can tell they're used. In this case, this one was new. This was new. So I do want to say this was in our haul video from a few hauls ago, and I don't know if you're watching, but I think it was a viewer who said to be careful with listing it on eBay. Yeah. I don't know if it's considered a medical device. Yeah, I think there's certain rules, and one of them is like if you could buy this over the counter, you should be fine. If you need to be prescribed devices, then you can't sell those online. But one of the things I did is I made sure to check, and there's plenty that have been sold exactly this model, and there's plenty that are listed, so I felt comfortable listing it. Yeah, so before you list anything, you know, just do your research, and then also you can call eBay and confirm, verify that you can list it. Yeah. All right, so next up we have this new Robert Graham medium Abington, I think that's the pattern. Button front shirt. This was an RA pickup. This took 1 hour to sell, and it sold for $69.05. Yeah, I love those quick flips. And we always joke around, but really, and I'm sure, let us know in the comments, when you see something sell that fast, do you think you priced it too low? I'm okay, because this one was also listed with another one, and only this one sold. The other one is still for sale. But also, as you can see in the photo, most of our items, our cover shot is just the item hung up on the wall. But then this one is like folded with the cuff showing, because the Robert Graham cuffs on the shirt are the flip cuffs. So I did a cover shot so that you could see the pattern of the shirt and the pattern of the flip cuff. Yeah, which is why it's folded. I really like those pictures, because when I do the offers that come up on it, and those really pop out because they look different than the rest of ours. I really like those. Oh, well, thank you. You're welcome. I can't fold like that, so all you. Okay, so number 9, we have this NFL Oakland Raiders extra large V-neck windbreaker pullover jacket. This took 50 days to sell, and it sold for $80.13. Yeah, again, sports, whether they're active or not, it's good things to have going on. And we will pick up Raider stuff, women's and men's. Both seem to do well in our store. Yeah, from basic shirts to jackets and some hats. Yes. All right, and then here we have this new AG23 legging ankle super skinny distressed jeans. You could say the real name. I'm gonna butcher it. Adriano
not Goldstein.
Goldschmied.
Well, that. And it took 9 days to sell, and it sold for $92.20.
This was also an RA pickup. Next up, we have Gene Simmons Axe Wii controller, rare. That was in our title listing. This took 1 day to sell, and it sold for $122.40. If you saw our last haul video or 2 haul videos ago, this was from last week's haul video.
Yeah. Again, not all the guitar controllers are worth picking up, especially for shipping purposes, because shipping gets expensive, and that relates to this sale right here too. But this one was literally an axe-shaped Gene Simmons, new sealed. The box was damaged, but it was never used.
Or one side of the box was damaged.
Yeah, it looked like somebody had this laying against their window as a display, and the sun beat it up. But that was an awesome pickup. And then the final one, right?
Did we see how much we sold it for?
I think you did. It sold for $122.40.
Yes. Okay.
Took 1 day to sell, and same day to ship too. But keep in mind, again, that's with shipping, and I'll get back to that one too. So then here we have another piece that I was not sure of when I went to the hard goods section. I really keep an eye out for things that stand out. In other words, things I don't see all the time. And this was one of them. This is a Magic Mill DLX 2000 mixer, Sweden. And this is a Swedish mixing machine that's, for the kitchen. It wasn't complete, but I made sure to show everything that it did include. I tested it both at the store and at home after I cleaned it up. Testing was easy. I plugged it in and it spun. That was it. But that one sold with shipping and all for $172.74. Now, again, this with shipping, and so was the guitar with shipping.
Also, this one only took 11 hours to sell.
Yeah, that was fun. Now, the thing that kind of caught me off guard is I'm used to shipping bulkier items, but both the guitar and the mixer had to be shipped the same day, because that's kind of the way I was able to manipulate the deal. I told them that if they pay today and take that offer, I'd ship today, and they both said yes, so I had to get them both out. But yeah, so shipping for that mixer, all in all packed, it weighed just shy of 25 pounds. The guitar weighed 8 pounds. But because of the dimensions, the guitar could not be broken apart. It had to be in a big long box, as long as the box, again, I'll link up the video here and you'll see how tall that box is. But because of the dimensions, they both cost about the same to ship, roughly about $45. Even though one weighed 8 pounds and one weighed 25-ish pounds.
Yeah.
But that's what we say, when you're doing shipping, make sure you include your dimensions, because it changes everything.
Yes.
I like shipping.
So that was our 12 items that sold for $50 or more, only on eBay and Poshmark. I think our highest sold item was on Mercari was $40 maybe. And yeah, that was...
But even though the highest price was about $40, Mercari woke up this week.
We made more last week.
Oh. Well, it was still awake this week.
Alright, well, thank you for joining us.
Oh, and thank you for all the birthday wishes. I got so many great wishes on Instagram and also in the comments down in our last YouTube video. So again, thank you for all the awesome wishes.
Yes. Well, have a great day, week, whenever you see this. And thank you for joining us. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.